What's going on, everybody? It's Kanye. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make one of the best center builds in NBA2K22 Currentgen. Not only is this one of the best center builds, it's one of the best rep builds in NBA2K22 Currentgen as well. As you probably know, if you've played a lot of 2K, running the one on a yellow pie chart build and getting a lot of assists is a quick way to get my points in rep. And also on a center with a build with red, getting a lot of blocks and rebounds is another easy way to get rep. This build is going to allow us to really do all of that while also, getting the lob boosted, my points, things like that. And it's a really great all-around build, not only for rep, but just playing in general. So before we get started, I just want to say thank you all for your continued support for the channel, and please don't hesitate to like and subscribe and drop a comment with any other type of build ideas you want to see me put out there. Again, I really appreciate all y'all. So let's get started. So today we're making a center. As far as handedness and jersey number, it's completely up to you. The pie chart we're going to be using is the red and yellow pie chart. Now, what's nice about this pie chart is when you get assists, pass to assist, deep outlet passes, those my points are now given a higher value because you're on a yellow build. So basically how the rep system works, to explain it really quick just in case y'all don't know, is different things get you rep. So like dunking the ball, shooting the ball, passing the ball, and there's more specific versions of that. So like an assist or a pass to assist, a deep outlet pass, an attack assist, a lob. Well, if you're on a playmaking pie chart build, all the assist and playmaking my point categories get boosted my points. If you're on a finishing build, all the finishing aspects get boosted my points. Well, as you heard me say earlier, the best way to get rep is playmaking and getting assists, and also defense and rebound and getting blocks, while also catching some lobs. The nice part about this build is we're going to get boosted playmaking, we're going to get boosted defense, but we're also going to be a good enough finisher to catch lobs and get my points that way. So we're going to go with the red and yellow pie chart. Now, for our physical profile, we're going to be a pretty tall center, so you're not going to need a lot of vertical, so I would just go ahead and do the pure speed. You can do the speed and vert, or you can do the speed and strength. The thing is this build's not an extremely high scoring threat in the half court, other than on like backdoor lobs or opposite block lobs. It can go back to the basket, but the primary use of this build in the offense in the half court is going to be getting the ball in the post, drawing a double team, and kicking out for an assist. So I'm going to go with the pure speed pie chart just to give us a chance to run out on breaks and get some points that way. For our attributes, we're going to max our close shot, max our driving layup, max our driving dunk, max our standing dunk. For our shooting, we're not going to touch anything except maybe the free throw at the end with what we've got left over. For playmaking, you're going to max out everything. And for defense and rebound, you're going to max your interior defense, offensive rebound, and block. And then with the last 41, let's just go ahead and throw it on free throws so we can hit some free throws. And you can also throw the last 17. Actually, let's see how many more finishing badges we can get. Let's do this. Take your finishing badges up to 11 and then throw the last 22 on free throws. So you've got a 74 free throw and you can hit some of those. So we're going to have 11 finishing, 1 shooting, 19 playmaking, and 20 defense and rebounding badges. So obviously going to be an elite level defender, going to have plenty of playmaking badges. And I'm going to show you how to lay those out on this build today, just to, again, help you maximize your rep. Because, again, we're in a season where we're getting mascots. I know a lot of people are really wanting to hit level 40, so this build's going to help you do that. But you're also going to see here we've got really good finishing. And after we adjust the physicals, you're going to see that we're even better at finishing. So we're going to go 7 feet tall. We're going to minimize the weight again to get some more speed, and then we're going to maximize the wingspan. So when we look here, with a max wingspan, before even hitting 99, when we first make this build, we can already get big man standing contact dunks, which is huge. Not only that, we have a 71 pass act, 83 post control, so we're going to be able to make good passes out of the post. And we've got a 91 block, 88 defensive rebound, 93 offensive rebound. Now at 99, you're going to have an 89 close shot, you're going to have a 68 driving layup, and a 72 driving dunk. And breaking that 70 threshold in the driving dunk is really going to help you as far as catching lobs on the run. It's also going to get you a few more dunk packages unlocked. For the standing dunk, we're going to have a 95 standing dunk, so we're going to be able to dunk the ball really, really well. We're also, again, we're getting big man contacts from the very beginning. For shooting, obviously we can't do much, but our free throw is going to be a 78. So if you get fouled under the rim, you're going to be able to hit your free throws, which is really big in 5v5 play. For playmaking, you're going to have 75 pass accuracy. You're going to be able to throw those outlet passes with ease. Post control is going to be at 87, so you're going to be able to go with your back to the basket, either score on your own, draw a double team, and kick. And then lastly, for defensive rebounding, you're going to have a 76 interior defense, which is great on a 7-foot build. Not going to be able to score on you very easily. Your block's going to be a 95, which is great because blocks get us a lot of my points. And then we've also got a 92 offensive rebound and a 97 defensive rebound, which you're going to be snagging boards. You're 7 feet tall with a max wingspan. You got rebounds in the 90s. That's pretty unstoppable. As far as our physicals, you've got a +4 for hitting 99 and a +4 for your Gatorade boost. So that gives you a +8 at 99 with the boost. So +8 here, we're going to have an 84 speed on a 7-foot build. Think about that. 84 speed on a 7-foot build. If you get your Gatorade boost without even hitting 99, you're going to have an 80 speed on this build to begin with. An 80 speed on a 7-foot build. You're also going to have a 82 acceleration with your +8, and then with your +8, you're also going to have a 76 vertical. A 76 vertical isn't, a lot compared to some of the builds I've made that get 88, 90 area vertical, but for a 7-foot build to have a 76 vertical is extremely good. So you're going to be on a seven-footer. It's got elite defense and block, like elite blocking, elite rebounding, very good at passing, great at going with his back to the basket. You get big man contact dunks, and not only that, you've got an 80 speed off rip if you get your Gatorade boost, and then an 84 speed at 99, and you're going to have a mid-70s vertical on a 7-foot build. So physically, it's outstanding. Now, when we get to our takeover options, you only got 2 takeover options, which is kind of expected. We're going to have rim protector and glass cleaner. Now, I'm pretty sure if you make this build shorter, you could even get playmaking take on this build. But the whole point of this thing is we want to be tall enough to easily protect the rim and get a lot of good shot contests. Because even if you don't block the shot, a good shot contest is also a lot of my points. So we definitely want to hang in there and do, stay at this height. Again, if you want to try it shorter, go for it. In terms of the takeover options, personally, I would go with glass cleaner take. You're tall enough and you're strong, you're big enough vertical. You're going to be able to protect the rim fine at 7 feet tall. Most bigs playing the game are glass fins that are 6'9", around that area. So at 7 foot, you're going to have an advantage. But if you want those cooler block animations, go for rim protector take. I'm going to go with glass cleaner take just to make it a little bit easier to rebound. And you're going to see that we've made a glass cleaner. So this build also kind of functions as a sleeper build. Now you are 7 feet tall, so it's kind of obvious that you might not be a shooter on the court. But the fact that you're a glass cleaner, most glass cleaners you see on the court are shooting builds, right? And I kind of compare this build to Rudy Gobert because we can finish inside, but that's not our job, right? We're a defensive monster. And we even get compared to Rudy Gobert here at the build name screen. But again, kind of a sleeper because you do have that ability to, finish, and you're a really good playmaker, and glass cleaner is typically a shooting build. So that's kind of nice, little added perk. Also, I believe if you were to up the weight, you can get glass cleaning lockdown on here. So if you want to name like glass cleaning lockdown, just up the weight and get your interior defense higher, and you'll be able to do that. But now let's go ahead and get in here and let's take a look at the badge layout. Now, what I will say is if you've hit level 39 in the past several seasons, you're going to have, I think it's if you've hit 39 every season up to this point, you're going to have 5 badges. And if you hit it this season, you'll have 6. So I would put all those badges on finishing because I've actually made this build. I am enjoying it a lot. And I put my 4 extra badges that I have on finishing to give me 15. And it's proven to be very useful. So assuming you put your extra ones here, we'll show you how to do it with just the 11, and if you have extras, I'll tell you where to put them. So first things first, I would go ahead and put Posterizer on bronze. I put Rise Up on silver. I would put Grace Under Pressure on bronze, Fearless Finisher on bronze, Fast Twitch on gold, and then with the last 3, maybe do Bronze Limitless Takeoff, and then Bronze Putback Boss, and the last one you could up your Rise Up to gold. Now, if you have the extra 4 or 5, I would go ahead and throw one on Lob City Finisher. It's just going to help. You could throw one on Back Down Punisher, but again, your primary objective is not to score the ball on this build. Your primary objective is to make plays. You're going to get more rep that way, and your stat lines are going to look really cool when you're putting up 12, 18, and 16 triple doubles. So with your last 4, again, I would probably throw one on Lob City, probably up your Posterizer some, maybe up your Grace Under Pressure, throw unstrippable on bronze. There's definitely different ways you can lay it out. And again, another thing you can do, if you want to take off your driving layup and driving dunk because you don't think you're going to be going up off the drive, throw it on your post hook and then maybe upgrade some of these post scoring badges. Either way, there's definitely options, but this is just how I would lay it out for now. Personally, if you don't have the extra badges, I wouldn't put it on Limitless Takeoff, and I would take that and put it on Posterizer so you can get those standing contact dunks more often. Now, for a shooting badge, just put it on Slippery Off Ball. It's going to allow you to sneak around your defenders on off-ball cuts and whatnot. So just put it on Slippery Off Ball. For our playmaking, here's where it gets interesting. So I would Hall of Fame Floor General. It boosts all your teammates' shooting ability. Hall of Fame Dimer, Hall of Fame Post Playmaker. Right at this point, if you catch the ball in the post and you kick the ball out to your teammate, you're going to get a huge boost. You're going to give a huge boost to them for shooting this ball, because you boost the shot percentage when you pass out of the post on post playmaker, and you boost the shot percentage for just passing to teammates with dimer. So, this boost is now doubled because you're doing it from the post. You also give them a boost having floor general on. With the last 7, I'd throw them pluckable on bronze, bailout on bronze. I would Hall of Fame your bullet passer, and then, you could throw bronze downhill on or bronze glue hands. You could also, run your bullet passer on gold and throw downhill on bronze. This is, again, as if you just get on the break. You don't necessarily need it. But in a half-court set, this is definitely how you want to run your badges. Because you are going to be in the post. So you really don't need handles for days. You don't need quick first step, things like that, because you're in the post on defense. Now, if you're setting screens, again, you don't really still need any of these badges, because on the roll you're going to get hit. You're not going to be dribbling. So this is how I would lay out your playmaking badge. Is going to make you an elite level playmaker from the post area and on the pass outs. That's the other thing. With your 75 pass accuracy, you don't really need this break starter badge. But again, if you want it, maybe knock down post playmaker or bullet passer, dimer, floor general by 1 and throw it on bronze. That's really all you need it on. Lastly, for our defensive badges, this is where it gets fun. You're going to max your rebound chaser, max your rim protector. You're going to bronze your chase down artist, Hall of Fame your intimidator, silver box, bronze worm, bronze interceptor. I know we didn't upgrade our steel, but interceptor will help with that. You can do defensive leader. This will boost your teammates' defensive badges. You don't have to, but you absolutely can. Another option you have is by just upping your pogo stick. If you like to jump a lot on defense, absolutely. And since you're going to be going for blocks, I understand if you put on pogo stick. But also understand the best way to defend in this game is never jump on the initial catch. Most big men know that they can score automatically if you jump. So just hold it. And if you even are a little late when they first start to go up, with how big this build is, you can be late on that block attempt. So, you don't really need pogo stick. Just be patient with your jumps. And when you tell they're going up, just go up. And if you time it perfectly, you'll get a great blocking animation. And if you don't, you're still going to get a great contest. So you don't necessarily need pogo stick. If you want, run it on gold. But if you don't want to run it on that, I would upgrade your worm and your box and, get those really high. If you're going to set ball screens, again, throw on brick wall. I'll probably just run it like this. Give me a little bit of everything. You got a little bit of pogo stick. You got worm and box to get around to rebounders. And you got pogo stick just in case you do accidentally jump early. You got a chance to get back up at it. And again, this is a preference thing, right? But this is how I would tell you to lay it out. So this is how we got the badges laid out. Again, remember, I said if you have extra badges, throw them on finishing. You could throw them on playmaking or defense if you want, if you're not going to try and score at all. But, scoring definitely helps in the aspect of getting my points, especially catching lobs. But yeah, if you guys were wanting to know, a quick way to get to level 40 this season, run on a build like this at the 5 or use a pure yellow at the 1. If y'all want, I can show you a really good pure yellow point guard build, and I can bring that to y'all. But this is, a Rudy Gobert style build. A build that's going to get you a lot of big plays on defense and allow you to, play make on offense, and you're going to have a lot of fun. And, I hope you all try this build out and you're able to have success with it. And, if y'all try it out or have one already, please let me know what you think of it. And until next time, I hope you all have a good one. Stay safe. Peace.